Hi, this is Diane Donnelly with the Donnelly Group of Keller Williams. Today we're going to talk about the fatal flaw when pricing your home and the danger involved with doing this one fatal flaw. As a seller, your goal when selling your home is probably to get the most money and do it in the fastest amount of time possible. Am I right? Probably so, because most sellers share the same goals. Well, how can I help you to do that? I'm going to give you a couple of ideas here about the market that we're selling in here in Arundel County in Maryland. Over the past year, 2010 to 2011, the county has depreciated 5% year over year. Also, the average sales price in the county is $350,000. So I'd like to take a second to share a typical pricing scenario with you when I sit down with sellers. I do my analysis and I share the data with the sellers that supports a sales price of $350,000, and they agree. But they decide to leave a little room for negotiating, and they want to price the home at $375,000. They stay at $375,000 for 3 months before they're willing to reduce their price, but it didn't sell. But remember, the market depreciated 5% last year, and if it continues at that rate, it will reduce a $350,000 market value by 1.25% per quarter, or $4,300. Okay, so let's look at that. Here I'm going to show you where the seller inflated the price to $375,000. And in the red, I'll show you where the market value actually is. And as you can see, during each of these step downs after 3 months, so from January, February, and March, it stepped down $10,000, and the inflated price went from $375,000 to $365,000. 3 more months goes by, still no offer, and it goes down in July, down to $355,000. We wait there 3 more months. The market continued to go down. So in September, it's at $355,000, and the final drop is $10,000 again in October. We lay there for about 3 more months, and now the price is about $345,000. So if you look at that and compare that to the market value in the red, and that's where the actual value came in, the comparables came in and supported that. So the same history. So for 3 months, and then we had a price adjustment, 3 months, price adjustment, 3 months, price adjustment, etc. So it's very likely, though, that they would have gotten an offer at $350,000. And so the delta between that $350,000 and where they are in December, could be $15,000 or more. And in the higher price range, that the price difference obviously is going to grow. So the higher the price is, the more dangerous it is to have the fluctuations between the starting price and the actual market price. There's lost value, lost opportunity, the time on the market while you're paying your mortgage, etc. And most importantly, you're not meeting your goal of moving and the reason that you're moving in the first place. So that is the danger of chasing the market. I hope you found that little bit of history and the graphic. I thought it would be helpful for you to see that. But again, my name is Diane Donnelly. I'm the president of the Donnelly Group of Keller Williams in Flagship, Maryland. And I have my contact information here. My cell is 410-320-6551. I have my office line, my email address, and my website. So I welcome you to call me, reach out, and contact me should you have any questions at all. And I would be happy to help. And I thank you again for tuning in, and be well until next time.